The air hangs thick, heavy, like a wet wool blanket in August. Out here, where the asphalt cracks and the cell signal dies, you start to see it. A green tide, relentless and alive, kudzu. They call it the vine that ate the south. It swallows barns whole. It drapes over telephone poles like forgotten ghosts. It turns familiar shapes into monstrous organic sculptures. This isn't just a plant, it's a curtain, a living, breathing barrier separating the Georgia you think you know, the Atlanta skyline, the Savannah squares, from the one that truly is. Behind this green veil, something else exists. Something older, stranger, infinitely more interesting. This is where the real journey begins, not with a destination, but with a feeling. A slow, creeping sense of discovery that promises nothing and delivers everything. You follow a two-lane road that seems to lead nowhere in particular. Every turn reveals another forgotten homestead, another rusted-out ford surrendering to the green onslaught. The silence is profound, broken only by the drone of cicadas and the crunch of gravel under your tires. There's a mythology to this landscape, a raw, untamed spirit that defies easy explanation. It's a place where stories are not just told, but are lived in the bones of the land itself. You can feel the weight of history here, not in manicured monuments, but in the slow, patient decay of things left behind. This is not a Georgia for the faint of heart or the hurried tourist. It's a Georgia that demands you slow down, shut up, and pay attention. The humidity clings to your skin, a constant reminder of where you are. You pass a hand-painted sign, barely legible, advertising boiled peanuts. Another, nailed to a tree, simply says, "Repent." There's a stark, unvarnished honesty to it all. No focus groups, no marketing plans, just raw human expression tacked onto a piece of wood. This is the Georgia that exists in the margins, in the spaces between the interstate exits. It's a place of deep contradictions, of profound faith, and stubborn weirdness, often living side by side on the same dusty road. You're not just driving through a state, you're peeling back layers of a complex, often misunderstood culture, one kudzu strangled mile at a time. The road begins to climb. The air thins, cools, pines, then hardwoods. Sunlight filters through a dense canopy, dappled and ethereal. Entering the Appalachians, the rugged spine of the state, misty hollows and windswept ridges hold Georgia's secrets. You find yourself in a town like Blairsville, nestled in a valley. Main Street, a single row of brick buildings, hardware store, diner, church. Life moves at the speed of conversation. You stop for coffee. Conversation is not if it will rain, but when and how much. You meet Cletus. He's on a bench outside the diner, whittling a bird. His hands are gnarled, his face a roadmap of his 70-odd years. He tells you about the old logging roads. Every state has its quirks, its roadside oddities. But Georgia has a particular genius for the strange. It's a kind of folk art surrealism that springs up from the red clay, unbidden and gloriously weird. You're driving down a country highway, and there it is, Paradise Garden. The life's work of the Reverend Howard Finster, a man who claimed to have visions from God telling him to paint sacred art. It's a sprawling, chaotic labyrinth of concrete, junk, and folk art. Every surface is covered in paintings to the vast, untamed wilderness of the Okefenokee Swamp. The name itself is a promise derived from a Creek word meaning land of trembling earth. You trade your car for a flat-bottomed boat. A local guide, whose family has been here for generations, pulls you into the black water. The air is thick with the smell of decay and rebirth. The water is like polished obsidian, perfectly reflecting cypress trees draped in veils of Spanish moss. It feels like entering another time, a prehistoric world. Your guide, a man named Earl, points with his chin. And there it is, a dinosaur, eyes and nostrils breaking the surface. The swamp is full of them. They are the kings of this domain. The end of the road. A small family-run diner, cracked linoleum, faded vinyl booths. The menu is simple. Fried chicken, collard greens, mac, and cheese cornbread. An old woman with a kind, tired face brings a tall, sweating glass of sweet tea. Close on the glass, lemon wedge, beads of condensation. It's so sweet it makes your teeth ache. It's perfect. This isn't a meal, it's a communion. Driving away, the setting sun in orange and pink, wistful gratitude as you leave. You are not empty-handed. You take a piece of this place with you. Georgia's best-kept secrets are a state of mind. Behind every kudzu curtain, on every forgotten back road, Stories waiting if you slow down, get a little lost, and listen.